So I watched Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. That is right, everyone. It is official. I am fully caught up in the Mission Impossible series. Slow claps. Slow claps. Question about that. The title is technically Dead Reckoning Part 1, but then they decided to make the next entry Final Reckoning. Can we stop doing that? Like, if you're going to put Part 1 in the title, just go ahead and make the next one Part 2, or just don't put Part 1, Part 2 until you've got Part 2 out. So if you'd have kept it Dead Reckoning Part 2, we can go back and retrofit Dead Reckoning Part 1, you know what I'm saying? But this one, it seems like we're getting what seems to be some finality in the series. We are circling back to getting a glimpse at Ethan's life before the IMF, kind of like what scenario landed him in the IMF specifically. They also play on the trope that there's always a woman who he promises to protect that he ultimately can't. But this one was a fantastic watch as well. You got Ilsa Faust coming back. They're trying to get two halves of these keys because AI is a big proponent in this one, which is so funny to be talking about in 2025 as we're seeing ChatGPT. I saw the VO 3 or whatever for making AI videos is going crazy right now. And it is scary. We're getting into a world of not knowing what's real and what's not. And that's kind of the premise of this, is that they are fighting the entity, and AI so powerful that it can be feeding you information as if it's truth, hiding people on facial recognition cameras, impersonating Benji's voice via your comms after hacking them. It was just fantastic. Another villain who is helping the entity, who's the antagonist, is Gabriel. And Gabriel is a part of Ethan's past. He is who we see in the beginning of the movie that has to deal with whatever Ethan's last mission or his job was that landed him the IMF as his only way out. This one was very incredible. We've also got, I forgot what the other lady's name is, and I know who plays her too. The name escapes me. I'll put it up on the screen. But ultimately, eventually, Ethan has to make the choice between this new woman who is their key to finding the Russian keys to figure out what the entity wants, and Ilsa, and Gabriel does it to Ethan again. R.I.P. Ilsa. You know what I'm saying? Ethan had been telling you to get out of the game. At the very beginning of the movie, they helped to fake her death, and he was like, you stay dead this time. You stay out the game. She didn't want to listen. But it again plays on Ethan is going to do everything that he can to protect the people around him. He will care about his life more than your own. And obviously, I knew going into it, because of the title being Dead Reckoning Part 1, that it wasn't going to have full finality to it. But let me just say, too, Vanessa Kirby is back in this one, along with her brother Zola. I don't remember the actor's name. And the entire train scene was wonderful because, again, we've got the mission going wrong. Ethan's got to figure out how to get onto the train when it didn't slow down. She's having to impersonate. And then she makes the ultimate choice to not put the key in the wrong hands. Totally forgot Kittredge at the very beginning. Kittredge from the first Mission Impossible movie is back in this one. He's apparently director of CIA now. I don't know how that works because he was involved with the IMF. Where has he been? Neither here nor there. But we ended with Ethan landing the keys, getting away. Gabriel is pissed because he doesn't have with the entity. I love how they made the sleight of hand and the pickpocketing so prevalent, because it's always been a funny joke since I think the first movie about how Ethan be doing magic tricks and shit. But thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm debating doing like a ranking of all the movies. I might do a live stream of that and then cut it up and post like the actual video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the reviews. I'll also be putting out some quick reviews written out on Letterboxd. And I will hopefully be seeing Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, if not on the 23rd, hopefully this weekend. So y'all stay tuned for my thoughts on the series, and we will see if the Final Reckoning is really final.